Seven, shut up! Well, at least back in 2016, Fallout New Vegas still works. But I still gotta get this new Fanshow Friday done. But time traveling has my head hurting. I think I know someone who I can call for this.
Ah! Wow. I have to do a review? Well, guess I have to postpone that Revangelverse remake I was thinking of. So anyway, I'm Mayose in this time. Let's talk about the hottest news of Kunzite Universe and Rebel Gems. Because that's totally on the freaking craze. Okay. So first off, to give you some kind of background for Kunzite Universe, the show was made by a kid who likes to go by Caden Universe and was a sort of rival to the infamous Blue Topaz character created by Stevie Ray Naranjo. The main characters in this fan show are Kunzite, Beryl, Bigspite, and Amber. Take note that Amber is Kunzite's son, and Kunzite had it with a gem named Rose for some odd reason. No indication as to why, but I could care less. Art style looks nice, movement is a little stiff, sometimes facial expressions can be repeated. The only character with a distinct face was probably Bigspite, who isn't given a proper introduction, but she's the one with the pear-like face. Only one complete episode has been released by Mr. Universe, and it's called Off the Radar, where Beryl and Kunzite somehow are angry at each other, and Amber is trying to be the peacekeeper and mediate the situation. It's more of a passive-aggressive disagreement, but it's important enough for Amber so that way he can fix it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a very compelling story at all, if it were to be one. Lots of still frames, still shots, probably because the animator was too tired after constructing beautiful backgrounds to kind of go with the motion. Overall, it looks great. Story's a little flunky, but it obviously paid off graphically. Pretty sure one day he will stray from the Steven Universe fan show genre and go into something more original. He makes gorillas OCs, but it isn't supposed to be Shay just telling you what happened. That review was pretty short for Kunzite. There was a sort of hype for a canceled episode called Rose Lake, which had a stunning promo image. That's kind of all I have to say. On to Rebel Gems! This is probably one of the only, or the only, SU fan shows that is animated in the program that you can see Hatsune Miku dancing in, along with a bunch of other memes being produced by it. It's the 3D flip-a-clip Miku Miku Dance, otherwise known as MMD. Some positives that I can mention is that the animation is pretty expressive, but at the same time kind of too expressive. The theme for this one is kind of interesting, more morbid than I thought it would be. The downsides of this more morbid theme and the complexity include a story that throws so much at you without a proper introduction, with people talking to themselves but not necessarily writing everything, in reference to the opening scene where Wheels writes in his log. Then there are gems outside who plan on doing a raid for some reason and have villages, as the Topaz mentions that, oh, they destroyed our village. There are also sentient robots that are created by a jetbot. Not too sure what it is, and it's such a shame that we know nothing more beyond that because only one episode was produced. And again, there was a hype for a second one because I saw a trailer, but I couldn't find it. Now that I think about it, this concept sounds kind of like it came from someone I know, but that's besides the point. The animation is great, story is too vague, it introduces concepts that are foreign to the universe it is based off of, and sometimes the animation for the one robot that walks with its hands can be odd. Like, I suppose it's a robot with feelings, but does it really have to cover its face to cry? I mean, when that one robot, Wheels, I think it was crushed, he didn't scream in agonizing pain, he just swore and then wrote, or phoned into Jetbot. In the long run, these fan show episodes aren't too memorable and are hopefully a foundation of better content rather than the content itself, as both are kind of bad in their own right. But who am I to judge when I literally have a Family Guy joke in my weird animation? That's it for me. I guess I'll die. Farewell!
Alright, Mia, thank you for managing to help me review while I was trying to get over my time travel lag. But now I'm back, and I'm here to review the final fan show for this episode, Homeworld's Guardians. Homeworld's Guardians, in my opinion, is the best fan show out of all of them. It's originally made in Brazil and had a short English dub for a while by Ross Studios before it eventually was canned so she could work on her own series, or whatever she's doing now. But at the same time, Homeworld's Guardians was a good fan show because it actually introduced the characters in the first episode rather than having it start off in the middle of the freaking series. Even though the introductions were kind of rough and the animation was kind of rough in the first few episodes, the animation got better. But that kind of happened with all the fan shows that lasted more than one episode. But at the same time, it was a good concept. Rather than focusing on the gems on Earth, similar to how Rebel Gems did it, they decided to focus on the gems that were on Homeworld. Rebel Gems, despite the fact it was focused on Homeworld, focused on the Rebel Gems, because that's what it was called. But in this version, it focused on the Homeworld Gems, because it was called Homeworld Gems. Gee, what a coinkydink or whatever. I don't know what to refer to that as. But either way, decent animation in the first few episodes and decent story, but the story and animation gets better in the next few episodes. I would tell you to check it out, but at the same time I wouldn't say check out any fan shows because the story, despite being like semi-different, it's just similar to the original Steve Universe story. Gems fight off evil. That's basically what they do. But yes, that is the end of this review. Well, these 3 reviews for Fanshow Friday currently. All right, with those reviews out of the way, we'll just have to review BGG next, and that'll be the finale of Fanshow Friday Season 1. It's time to play some more Fallout. Wait a minute. Wait. Back in 2018, Stevie said he was ending BGG. Yeah, he was in production of the final episode. I think I should wait till the final episode of BGG comes out before I can review it. Wait a minute, I'm in 2016. He said that in 2018. That's gonna be like... Oh. 2 years. And unless I want a paradox, I'm gonna be stuck here. Well, I'm fucked. I'll see you all in 2 years. Peace out, I guess.